Stop washing grapes the old way. You may think that soaking grapes in salt water is enough to clean them, but in reality, there can still be dust, dirt, and other hard-to-see residues clinging to the surface of the grape skins. Today, I'm going to share an incredibly simple trick that helps clean grapes more thoroughly, makes them look brighter and shinier, and keeps them fresh for longer. Watch this video all the way through, because this method might change the way you wash grapes forever. Grapes are highly nutritious berries and one of the most popular fruits enjoyed by families around the world. They have a sweet and slightly tangy flavor, are incredibly juicy, and are even used to make wine. When people bring grapes home, many simply rinse the entire bunch under running water, believing that this is enough to clean them. However, grapes are small and grow very close together, creating many narrow gaps that running water cannot thoroughly reach. These hidden spaces can trap dust, dirt, debris, and sometimes even insect eggs or tiny bugs. Even soaking grapes in salt water may not remove everything stuck to the surface of the skins. So how can you clean grapes more effectively, keep them fresh, and enjoy eating them with the skins on? Let's go through this simple method together. Before washing, use a pair of scissors to cut each grape from the bunch, leaving a small piece of the stem attached. Be gentle while cutting. Don't use too much force, as you could scratch or damage the neighboring grapes. Some people like to pull each grape off the stem by hand before washing. This is actually the wrong way to do it. When you pull a grape directly from the stem, it leaves a tiny opening where the stem was attached, exposing the flesh inside. During washing, dirty water can easily enter through this opening, causing secondary contamination. Not only can this affect the flavor of the grapes, but it also makes them spoil faster, become moldy more easily, and reduces their storage life. So instead of pulling them off by hand, it's much better to use scissors. Remember to leave a short piece of the stem attached to each grape. As you cut the grapes, inspect them carefully. If you notice any grapes that are bruised, damaged, or spoiled, discard them immediately. Now, let's move on to the special cleaning step. Add about 1/2 tablespoon of flour and 1/2 tablespoon of baking soda. Then pour in enough clean water to completely cover the grapes. Gently stir everything together and let the grapes soak for about 10 minutes. You'll be surprised to see dirt and impurities gradually lifting away from the grape skins. The secret lies in the combination of these two simple ingredients. Once dissolved in water, baking soda creates a mildly alkaline solution. This can help loosen certain substances that cling to the surface of the fruit, making dirt and residues on the grape skins easier to remove and improving the overall cleaning process. Meanwhile, flour has absorbent properties that help trap and carry away dust, dirt, and other impurities during washing. These two everyday kitchen ingredients can become powerful helpers, allowing you to clean grapes more effectively than washing with plain water alone. After 10 minutes, you'll be able to clearly see a lot of dirt and impurities floating on the surface of the water. Gently rub the grapes with your hands. Lightly rotate and swirl the grapes between your hands to avoid damaging the flesh. After washing them for just about 1 minute, the grapes will be much cleaner and fresher. Now the grapes no longer have that dull, grayish appearance. Each grape is bright and glossy, looking like a tiny jewel. Absolutely beautiful and incredibly appetizing. Next, transfer the grapes to another bowl. Add 1/2 tablespoon of table salt and pour in enough clean water to completely cover the grapes. Stir until the salt dissolves, then soak the grapes for 5 minutes. Salt water helps clean the grapes and may help reduce the amount of bacteria on their surface. After washing them this way, the grapes can also stay fresh for a few extra days while maintaining their flavor. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Wow, just look at how beautiful these grapes are now. Finally, rinse the grapes thoroughly under running water to wash away the salt solution, and they're ready to enjoy. When grapes are washed using this method and stored properly, they can stay fresh for longer. Even after 2 to 3 days, they're less likely to develop unpleasant odors or begin to spoil. Now the grapes are cleaner and fresher than before. They're crystal clear, beautifully glossy, and incredibly tempting. They're ready to enjoy. If you don't finish them all at once, simply store the remaining grapes in the refrigerator and enjoy them over the next few days. Next, I'd like to share a delicious grape dessert with everyone. It's naturally sweet, juicy, soft, slightly chewy, and absolutely delicious. Served chilled in the summer, it's incredibly refreshing and satisfying, making it a much better choice than many cold sugary drinks. First, peel the grapes. Every part of the grape is a little treasure. There's a saying, when eating grapes, don't throw away the skins. While the grape flesh is sweet, juicy, and packed with nutrients, the skin, although slightly tart, is just as valuable in terms of its nutritional benefits. Red and purple grape skins, in particular, are rich in anthocyanins, the natural pigments responsible for their vibrant color. These compounds have been widely studied for their antioxidant properties and their potential health benefits. If the grape skins aren't too thick and you enjoy the taste, you can absolutely eat them too. Next, separate the grape skins and the grape flesh into 2 different bowls to make the following steps easier. If you're using seeded grapes, carefully make a lengthwise cut along each grape with a small knife to expose the seeds inside. Then, use a toothpick or a thin wooden skewer to carefully remove each seed. Work slowly and gently so the grapes keep their beautiful shape without tearing the juicy flesh. Don't skip this small step. Removing the seeds beforehand gives the finished dessert a much smoother texture, allowing you to fully enjoy the grape's natural sweetness and juiciness without hard seeds interrupting every bite. Arrange the prepared grape pieces neatly on a plate or tray. Now place the grape skins into a pot. Add 1 liter of water. Turn the heat to high and bring the water to a boil. As the temperature rises, the rich red-purple color from the grape skins will gradually infuse into the water. Water infused by simmering the grape skins is not only rich in natural compounds, but also carries a wonderful grape aroma. This only takes a few minutes. Promptly remove and discard the grape skins. There's no need to boil them for too long, as doing so provides little additional benefit. The purpose of heating is simply to quickly extract the natural pigments from the grape skins into the water. If you prefer a sweeter dessert, add sugar to taste. Stir until the sugar completely dissolves. Next, keep the heat on high and gradually add the white jelly powder while stirring continuously. Don't pour it all in at once, or it may become difficult to dissolve and form lumps. If you don't have white jelly powder, you can substitute it with another type of jelly or agar powder. Stir well, then turn off the heat. Now pour the cooked grape liquid into the tray and the plate. Let it cool naturally. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Look, after only a short while, the surface has already set and is no longer runny. At this point, if you'd like, you can arrange another layer of grapes on top. Then, gently pour another layer of the grape mixture over them to create a beautiful 2-layer grape jelly. The jelly sets very quickly during this stage, so it's best to work fairly quickly. Next, allow everything to cool completely. Then place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. It will become wonderfully chilled and taste even better. Finally, the crystal clear, glossy grape jelly is ready. The jelly has a light pinkish red color, crystal clear like glass, with plump pieces of grape peeking through inside. It's so beautiful that just looking at it makes you want to enjoy it right away. Once chilled, the jelly becomes cool, refreshing, and pleasantly bouncy. As soon as you take a bite, the soft, delicate jelly gently melts on your tongue, releasing the natural fragrance of fresh grapes throughout your mouth. Then you reach the grapes inside. When you bite into the grape inside, the juicy flesh bursts open, releasing a refreshing stream of natural sweetness balanced with a gentle, pleasant tartness. The combination of silky, springy jelly and juicy grapes creates a wonderful contrast of textures. Every bite is soft, chewy, juicy, and incredibly refreshing, making it hard to stop eating. What makes this dessert even more enjoyable is its light, natural sweetness. Unlike many other desserts, it's never overpowering, leaving behind a fresh, clean, and pleasantly fruity finish. You can also enjoy it with milk, yogurt, or coconut milk. It's absolutely irresistible. Using the same method, you can also make mango jelly, dragon fruit jelly, blueberry jelly, or even mixed fruit jelly. They're all colorful, beautiful, and delicious. If you like this idea, give it a try. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.